Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds. And today, something that I've been wanting to share with you for about maybe a month now. I finally got in my arsenal. Well, we'll turn it around and you can see. There it is. It's inside pitch. It's in a box just like Glory Days. And as you can see, there are a lot of cards in there. These cards, each team had four sheets of these cards, and each sheet had 9 cards to it. So there were 36 cards per team. And it took a long time. It took me 2 weeks to unravel this mess. Oh, thanks, G Puck. Good to see you. I'm kind of going through inside pitch. I haven't really started yet, but I just showed the this is the cards, just the cards for inside pitch. And like I said, each team has 4 sheets and 9 cards per sheet, and so there was 36. And I have to tell you, these are very nice cards. These are the. I know that probably payoff pitch is the same quality as Glory Days because they're made by the same company. But these are very, very nice. These, for me right now, are the second best cards that I have. I mean, you can easily read them in that. You don't have to use a magnifying glass or anything like that. They're really, really nice quality. And I wanted to show you my first matchup. It won't be today, but when I get through the rules, I'm going to kind of go through the rules a little bit, and then I'm going to play a game using these cards. What cards are my number one? Well, that's a good question. The first teams that are going to be out to play are the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. And these are in honor of 2 of the biggest guys in sports sim these days. This is for ID Jester, and this is for Chris. Yeah, nice color. But as you notice, they have ballparks. Because ballpark effects affect the outcome of this game. But guess what, guys? We're not going to be playing in Busch Stadium, and we're not going to be playing in PNC Park. No. That would be too easy. As you know, my friend and our friend ID Jester hates a certain team. And I hate to say it, but my goal in life now is to get him to like this particular team. So we are going to be playing in Wrigley Field, home of the Schmubs. That's right. We're going to be playing in Wrigley Field. Busch Stadium is closed, and so is PNC Park. So we're moving the venue to Wrigley Field. And I've already decided on my next event, my next inside pitch event after this particular one. And we're going to have the New York Yankees versus the Philadelphia Phillies. But we're not going to be playing in New York, and we're not going to be playing in Philadelphia. That would be too easy. And you've got two of the premier power hitters going against each other. So I figured let's put them in Coors Field. So we're going to have the Yankees and we're going to have the Phillies in Coors Field, and that will be game 2. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Let's see. I need. Okay, that's. Oh, we'll use Chris Archer as our. We're going to use Chris Archer as our preliminary starting pitcher. And I gotta find. We're gonna use Tommy Edelman as our preliminary batter, and pretty much at the top of the card you will see the name of the pitcher, the year, the team that he bats right-handed, his injury rating. Let's see. I think, yeah, but basically I'm going to go through this and we're going to read this together. On this side, it will say the name of the player, the year, hitting side, he bats on the right, outcomes versus righties and lefties, and that would be right here for the batter. Because you see the righty and the lefty splits, right-handed, left-handed. These are all the positions that he plays, and the range. His range on those are like 6 and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Arm, and it says arm versus pivot. That's the 3-2, 3-10, 3-0, 1-0, 3-6. injury rating, which is right here where it says 1. Down here, it has the how he is against left-handed, right-handed pitchers. K of 7 on left-handed pitcher, K of 9 on right-handed pitcher. The idea of you have your bunt, base running, your bunting, your attempts, your stolen base, your I guess that's grounding into a double play, your sacrifice, and your hit by pitch. Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea of grounding into a double play, the GDP. And then you have here how many games he played in, at bats, runs, RBIs, home runs, stolen bases, average. And that's pretty much the batter's card right there. The pitcher, where that hit by pitch is the it's -3. You got your name, team and year, pitching side, which is right, injury rating, which here is 6. I already talked about the hit by pitch. Start relief, where he starts to get tired after 23 batters. So if he's, he gets tired after 23 batters. And the idea of the 11 there is the idea of relief. Let's see. This person is a starter only, so I guess I just contradicted myself. But these are the double semicolon outcomes, which is fly ball to left, fly ball to center, fly ball to right, grounder to second, grounder to third, and grounder to the shortstop. And here, down here, you have your home run ranges for left-handed batters, right-hander batters. Wild pitch, pass ball, the idea of holding and steal ratings, double play, grounding into a double play, balk, pick off. Oh, wait a minute. And there's your stat lines: the wins, the saves, the ERA, the innings pitched, the hits, the Ks, and the walks. It says semicolon section used for automatic outs and for ball location on hitters and ballpark pitching matrix. Okay. And that's pretty much the first page and pretty much the batters and hitters cards there. Let's turn it over here. It says, play is resolved by rolling the 2 6-sided dice, and we would roll those. Oh, flip my camera. These are all the components. These are for the bases. Here, the red ones. Black is for the outs. We would roll like this red and white. And we would look at the pitcher's card, which in this case would be Archer. We would look at the column, which is 2, the row, and that says K plus. And the K plus here, it says possible strikeout, roll the 1d20 versus K batter's rating, but add 10 to the batter's K rating. So in this in Edemann's case here, and with Archer being a right-handed pitcher, he would have to roll a 20 in order for this not to be a strikeout. And in this case, it was an 11. So Edemann would be struck out. It says dice are read as columns first, then row. These numbers numbers reference a box in the pitching matrix, which that's what this is considered here, the pitching matrix. The 120 is used to resolve rating checks, which is what we would have just done with the K rating there. Where it says left-handed 7, right-handed 9. I know that's not the best. It says, for strikeouts, wild pitches, home runs, outcomes are as follows. S1 would be a single past the pitcher, 2 asterisks. You would have to look at the pitcher's section where it has the 2 asterisks, and you would roll your basically blue die. A 6 would mean that it was a ground ball to the shortstop. So basically, it would be short to first base. So the number 3 player. And in S1, single past the pitcher, 2 stars is auto out produced by the pitcher. Roll 1d6 and check the double star line of the pitcher's card to resolve at bat. Double question mark says, see if I can find any on there. In this particular matrix, that would be in column 2, row 3, where it's the double question marks. And I have a hard time. It's right there. And then you also see it down here where it's um, left-handed batters, and where if you get it in row 3 there, it would be the double question marks. And that is split rating for double star S1 roll 1 to 20, roll the 1 to 20 on pitcher's card versus side of hitter in the double question section. If 1d20 is in range, then treat as the result shown. Otherwise, treat as a blank space and move to the hitter's card. So if we just started the game and got that, we'd move to the hitter's card and we'd roll again. We'd move to the hitter's card and we'd get a 3 and a 4, which would be a question mark, and that's hard to read. It'd be a question mark 9. 3. 3, 4. I'm sorry. 3, 4 would be because you read the row first, and then the column first, and then the row. So the row would be 3, and then 4 was the white dice, and in this thing it would be a P6, and that would be a pop out to the shortstop. So yes. And then you have the @ sign, which is the A with the circle around it, or ampersand. It says go to ballpark card to resolve at bat. So basically, you're going to the pitcher card. If you can't resolve it through the pitcher card, then you're going to the batter's card. If you can't resolve it, then you're going to the ballpark card. E question mark is possible. It says possible E, proceed to batter's card and resolve play, then use 120 to check for error on fielding player on all plays. So let's see if I can find one. Like here on column 4, row 1 here. On the pitcher's card, that would be an error check on your fielders there. E.g., it says possible error on a grounder only. Proceed to batter's card and resolve play, then check for error only if the play was a ground ball. Do not check for errors on all hits, flyouts, pop-ups, and line drives. An ET is an error on the throw. Proceed to batter's card and resolve play, then check for error only if a throw was involved on the play. This includes ground outs. Check for a thrown error on all hits where runner advancement requires a throw from an outfielder or a hit to an infielder that is considered knocked down but possibly thrown away. HP is possibly hit by pitch. HR is home run, of course. HR question mark, it's possible home run. and then you'd have to roll on the uh, left-handed batter and right-handed batter. It says if one D20 is in range, then treat as home result, requiring a 1D20 for batter. If either roll fails, proceed as you would a blank space, which means you then would go to the ballpark in order to resolve the issue. K means strikeout versus batter's K rating, which which oh, which here would be right next to the K. So 7 to 9 means that so basically 1 to 7 would mean he would be out against left-handed. 1 to 9 he'd be out against right-handed pitchers. A K with a W is possible strikeout only if pitcher is not tired. If tired, then possible basically walk, resolve whichever applies. K plus is a strikeout, roll 1 to 20 versus batter's K rating, but add 10 to the batter's rating. So here that would mean left-handed pitcher would then on that particular K plus would get instead of 7, it would be 17, and you'd have to have an 18, 19, or 20 not to be struck out. And the other one, like what I just recently did, would be 1 to 19, which means you'd have to have a 20 not to be struck out. RP is a range play. Proceed to batter's card and resolve play. Then use a 1d6 to check for success of fielding player. It says range play ampersand. It means proceed to ballpark. That'd be this card. And resolve play. Then use the 1 to 6 to check for success of fielding player. S1 is single pass the pitcher. W is possible walk. And then you'd have to check their walk rating, which would be 7 against left-handed pitchers, 4 against right-handed pitchers. And the same applies with the W plus. You would add 10 and 10, so that would be 17. That would be 14. WLD would be wild. Special K, any reading other than a hit taken from the batter's / ballpark card is a strikeout instead of a 1 to 20 roll is within this range. Takes precedent before all error, range, and checkouts. All failed rating checks and blank go to batter's card to resolve at bat. All foul wilds or wilds with no runners on are considered foul balls. Roll again on the pitcher's card. Split ratings versus lefty righty show up in some cells. Use the reading of the side of the hitter, left right. And that would be like right here. A T would be a triple against the left-hander. Against the right-handed pitcher would be foul out to the right field. If no direct outcome or a failed ratings check comes up, go to the batter's card, roll 2d6s again with the dice. Read the column first, then the row for a box in the batter's matrix. The 1 to 20 here is used to resolve the split hits and any error outcomes that need to be checked. Outcomes are as follows. The double stars with the number, which would be up here in the pitcher's card. The question mark, which would be the row 2, column 3. Column 2, row 3. That's the split number. Roll 1 to 20. Range versus pitcher's hand. If above the rating, it is a fly out. D means double. F means fly out. G is ground out. H is a home run. K is a strikeout. L is a line out. P is a pop out. S is a single. T is a triple. W is a walk. The number, which is up here, it says number of the position ball was hit to. Single to infielders are considered singles through the infield past the number position player. A slash is a split rating versus left, right. Show up in some cells using the reading of the side of the pitcher, left or right. Only players with at least 40 at-bats or batter's face from each side are given split ratings. Like here, that is a walk plus if you are a left-handed batter. Here in the 4-5, it's a strikeout if you're a right-handed batter. It's a blank if you're a left-handed batter. And that, my friends, is the first 2 pages of Inside the Pitch, the booklet. And this booklet is 10 pages. And I'm just kind of going slow. I just want to go slow, take it easy. Eventually, we will get to the point where I can play a game, but I want to go slow and read the instructions completely through before I do that. And my first game will be the Cardinals and the Pirates. It's a shout out to Chris Delaware and to ID Jester. And like I said, we're not playing in Busch Stadium, and we're not playing in PNC Park with the Pirates, but we're going to be playing in Wrigley Field. We're going to see how that affects the game. We're going to see how playing in another stadium other than what the players normally play in, how it affects. I want to see how it affects the outcome of the game. And that's the reason why I'm having, for my second game, I'm having Aaron Judge's Yankees versus Bryce Harper's Phillies to see if one team or the other team can get more home runs than the other. Oh, ID Jester's here, and he says there's a good document you can get on their website that covers all of the play results. That's interesting. Um, and I'm assuming he's talking about inside pitch there. I will have to try to find. Is that like a freebie document, ID Jester? I'm assuming it would be. Um, so, but okay, okay. I will have to take a look at that and. Dun, 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 dun. This is this is where your Cubs are. This is where your Cardinals will be playing when I play my first game. They'll be playing at Wrigley Field, and your Cards. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Anything that can help, and you will be playing. The Cards will be playing the Pirates, and I'm letting you be the home team. Even though you're in Wrigley Field, I'm letting you be the home team. So, but I'm gonna take it slow with this. I I'm just kind of reading through the rules. I realize it might take me a while, but I just want to get the hang of it, and we'll get to the point where I can actually play a game in that. Um, Now, I might need. Oh, it's called Annotated Rules Inside Pitch. You go to a website and download it. Cool. Yeah, there are some things that I am going to copy off at UPS this weekend anyway. Um, and one of them is something for a game that I can't mention because somebody hasn't gotten it yet. One of the things is I'm going to download like 15 courses for History Maker Golf. And I also, somebody gave me the PDFs for the 2019 season of Payoff Pitch. And I want to see how much it costs, because Payoff Pitch and History Maker Baseball are two of the games that I'm thinking of buying. Um, and if I were to get the History Maker Baseball set, I would get the 2019 season, the 2019 extras, the 2020 set. I'd also get the Coopertown Legends set, and I'd get the one with the 3 new inductees into it. And for Payoff Pitch, I'd get the 2019 season, the 2019 extras, the 1969 set, the 1969 extras. I'd get the Australian players, and I'd get the pitchers hitting cards. And you're talking, I think both of them are comparable in price. They're really close to like about $130 either way. Question is, I don't know which one I'd want to get because um, I mean, Chris Delaware has been doing History Maker Baseball. He's been doing a really good job. And GPuck is the one that gave me the PDFs for Payoff Pitch. and it's like I don't know which way to go. Um, any of you guys out there have any ideas? Let me know. And then to make it even harder, there's this guy named IDJ who's been playing PC Action Golf, and I look at PC Action Golf, and they've got sales on a lot of their stuff, and I think I can get um, the was it the 1920 season, the 2019, 2018, 2018, 2017. I can get um, the greatest golfers. I can get the 80 decades golfers. I can get um, what is it? As far as the courses go, I can get the essential courses, and I can get all that for about $120. I mean, I got three different games. It's like, which one do I pick? you know, the only thing with the golf is that it would be for my computer, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I only have one other computer game, and that's uh, you know, what is it? Out of the Park 21. I have that. The problem with the PC games is I don't know how to show it to where you, the viewers, can see it. But I do have somebody who kind of wants to help me with that, and that's the Elon. He's willing to help me, um, kind of figure out how to do that. So that's nice, and I appreciate that. And I did look into the oh well, it it's the last time I looked, it was showing that it did work, ID Jester. Just so you know, it was showing that it was working. Um, so, but that's kind of all I have for you for today. We'll go through more of this maybe Friday because I've got something going on tomorrow where I cannot be online. Um, so I'll go over some. I'll go over the. Oh, it says that was a pre-order code. That game came out yesterday. Oh, well, I would have to check and see, but I last time I checked, which was of course yesterday, that code worked. Um, but the decision I'm making, I can't do until Saturday anyway because I don't get paid till Saturday. Oh, and Sean, I hope you enjoy everything that I gave you. I'm just thankful that it wasn't an inflatable woman. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about that. I did take that out, didn't I? But yeah, I didn't know that you were a minor. I had no idea that you were a minor, but everything I gave you is above board, and I think you'll like it. And the one thing I gave you because I thought you and Rob did such a good job with the NFL draft, and that's the reason why I gave you the one item. And the other item I gave you in order to kind of jumpstart your video career and sports simulation career. Um, so I don't, with my next game, I don't know which way I'm going to go. Am I going to go golf? Am I going to go payoff pitch? Am I going to go history maker baseball? I honestly I couldn't tell you. Um, I do like the fact that Jester has been doing a great job of showing a lot of different sports, and um, he never surprises me. I mean, sometimes he'll be shooting aliens, and he gets on the alien kick, and you can't get him to do a game, and other times he gets in a game kick, and you wind up getting tennis or golf or inside blitz or second season blitz. Um, and oh, Rob, I wanted to let you know when you go to use your Visa card, you might be a little bit surprised on how much it is. It's I won't tell you. I'll let you find out. But you'll enjoy uh, the Visa card. And just so you know, the other package that's coming in the mail this week, Rob, that's for you as well. That's not meant for Rob. I mean, that's not meant for Sean. That's for you. And it's not coming from me. It's coming from a gaming company, and I'll let you enjoy finding out which gaming company and which game it is. So until next time, guys, I love you. ID Jester loves you. G Puck loves you. And let's do everything we can to encourage one another. And I hope all your roles are good roles. And uh, may you get the decisions that you want. Take care, guys.